It's 8:30 right now on this Monday morning, and it's time for our 8:30 High Beam. And joining us this morning is Reb Billman, who is the president of the Tuscarawas County Agricultural Society, commonly known as the Fair Board. Reb, good morning. Thanks for being with us today.
Well, good morning, and thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure, for sure, as we enjoy talking to you, especially as we are right on the edge of the 171st Tuscarawas County Fair, which officially is September 20th through the 26th. So that'd be next week. So final preparations are going on now, I would assume, right?
Oh, yeah, just like always, we're right down to the wire on completing some projects. Everything's going according to schedule.
Well, good. And the weather's cooperating this week, so I'm sure that will be helpful. So tell me about the 171st edition. First of all, the official start date is Monday, but Sunday is not only a move-in setup day, but there are some things going on Sunday evening as well, right?
Yes, there is. On Sunday afternoon, we will be having our King and Queen contest. Also, that night, they will be awarding the few other awards, such as the Quilts of Valor and our annual Support the Fairgrounds auction, where we have in the past auctioned off mugs and commemorative plates and stuff. This year we're trying something new with a commemorative cutting board package.
Sounds good. And so,
yeah, it's going to be something new and something different, and hopefully it's appealing to the people.
I would think so. Also, were you doing the having the King and Queen crowning on Sunday this year?
Yeah, the King and Queen contest and crowning is on Sunday.
I won't ask you to go through the daily schedule, but tell me a little bit in comparison to 2020, what things are different, and then maybe compared to 2019, if there are any differences. So compared to last year, we've got the senior fair and everything's back, right?
Correct. We got senior fair, we've got the midway, we've got the grandstand shows, we've got the extended livestock shows. We were pretty limited last year to just the junior shows.
One thing that is being kept from last year, as far as I understand, on the sale of champions and the sales of the livestock, there will still be online bidding available as well as in person. Is that the way that's going to work now?
Yes, it is. Kaufman Auctions, they've agreed to man that and run that for us again this year. It was a huge success last year. So a very high percentage of the animals that were actually sold in the two sales for that actually sell animals, and then in the dairy sale, which sells dairy products, it was very successful. A lot of interested people.
Yeah, you were mentioning to me, maybe to relate that story, someone from out of state actually purchased an animal last year. How did that work?
We actually had two out-of-state purchases. They purchased them online and then donated them to food banks or Ronald McDonald House. I think one of them went to. So that was pretty nice. They just wanted to participate and show their support for, their home county, I guess.
Right. Well, very good. And we invite everybody to be a buyer again this year. Tell me a little bit about how you see the fair, because I think you told me this is your 23rd year as being a member of the Fair Board. You're the president now, but you've been on for 23 years?
Yeah, it's been a long time, but it's really went fast.
I'm sure it seems that way in some respects, especially when about now when the fair is about to roll around. What changes really stand out to you since you started, back in the late 90s?
I've been really involved with the junior fair my entire time that I've been on the board, and it's kind of funny. I'm seeing children of what was back then children now showing, two and sometimes even close to three generations showing, and the quality of the products that come to our fair is just second to none. The people in Tuscarawas County have all become very competitive, and I am proud to say that I'm part of this community with the way these kids and these parents look at the project and present the best possible project that they can.
Yeah, that's a high compliment. How about the grounds and the way the fair is run itself? I'm sure you've seen some changes there.
Oh, yeah, I'm standing here now looking at the boring machine that is doing underground bores. We're running fiber optics throughout the fairgrounds and a lot of underground electric, and we're trying to get rid of all the overhead wires just for safety purposes. And it's completely different than what it was 20 years ago.
You said the changes in agriculture itself also are kind of reflected at the fair, right?
Oh, yeah. The types of farming that are going on now versus 20 years ago. I mean, 20 years ago, knowing that somebody had a tractor in their field that was doing its work without a driver was kind of a myth, but today we see it.
Yeah. How about that? Tell us a little bit, too, about the grandstand entertainment. What are some of the highlights throughout the week at the grandstand?
Okay, well, Monday evening we have the Fair Series motocross racing. A couple years ago on Tuesday night, we brought back the ever-popular Bandorama with local high school bands. And then Wednesday night, we do the Raptor M sanctioned rodeo, full rodeo from kids riding sheep to men and women riding bulls. We do everything in between. And then Thursday night is that's our big auction night, our livestock auction day. And we have a small mini mod rod tractor pull in front of the grandstand. That's on Thursday. And then Friday night is our Ohio State sanctioned truck and tractor pull. Saturday night is the monster truck show and competition, I guess, between the monster trucks. And then Sunday night we round out the fair with the ever popular Demolition Derby.
It's always been that way, hasn't it?
Yeah, Sunday night is always Demolition Derby night. It always has been. I know years ago, before I was on the board, I was a mounted deputy, and we always looked forward to working the Demolition Derby on Sunday night because just such a bunch of great people, and they have such a good time. And we have our ups and downs, but we all really enjoyed working the day.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, if anybody wants information about as far as schedule, fair book, prices, special days, there's a web page. What is that address?
Oh,
asked the wrong guy, huh?
You asked the wrong guy.
I had it up here a minute ago.
It's www.tuscountyfair.com.
Fairgrounds. I think that's
Fairgrounds.com.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
TusCountyFairgrounds.com. Boy, luckily I left that on my screen. So, whew.
Yeah.
Okay. But there is a lot of good information there, right? And it's all correct.
Yes, it is all up to date.
Well, Reb, I know you're going to be busy next week. We're hoping to see you in person, but really appreciate you taking the amount of time you did with us today. And just want to invite everybody to come out to the fair as much as possible and have a great time.
Yep, we invite everybody out. It's really actually cheap entertainment when you start comparing it to the big carnivals and amusement parks and everything. And there's something here for everyone.
Well, that's true, and we're all neighbors, and that makes it even better for me.
One thing that I did want to bring up in our merchants building this year, before there's been displays in there. of different businesses, but all that's been moved to the commercial building, and we will have a glass blowing demonstration in the Merchants building this year. It's free of charge to go in every day. They're going to do about a 4 or 5 hour demonstration on actual glass blowing. So that's something I'm kind of looking forward to.
Oh yeah, that's an added attraction. So hey, thanks for making note of that, and we appreciate that. So with that in mind, fair starts really on Sunday, and so that's when we need to get there. So we'll see you then.
All right. See you all not before. We'll see you Monday of the fair.
All right. Appreciate you being on. That is Reb Billman, the president of the Tuscarawas County Agricultural Society, the Fair Board, here on the BT Morning Show's 8:30 High Beam.